Once upon a time, in a peaceful little town surrounded by palm trees and flowers, there lived a curious boy named Noor. Noor loved stories and history, and he was always eager to learn what special days and occasions truly meant. On the first morning of Muharram, Noor heard the powerful sound of wings flapping near his window. He rushed to take a look, and to his great surprise, he saw a proud Arabian falcon standing firmly on the garden wall. Its feathers were a shining golden brown, and its sharp eyes looked like they held the secrets of time. The falcon spoke with a calm and wise voice. "Noor, would you like to travel with me on a quick journey through time? I will show you something incredible about the start of the Hijri calendar." Noor's eyes widened in amazement. "Yes, I want to see what happened at the beginning of this history." The falcon spread its wings and whispered, "Hold on tight, we are flying to the past." A cool breeze blew, and the world around Noor began to fade. When it cleared, he found himself in a vast desert surrounded by mountains, and the sky above him was full of twinkling stars. He looked around and saw Makkah, just as it was long ago. Narrow streets, simple homes, and people moving through the markets and mosques. The falcon explained, "Here was Prophet Muhammad, blessings of Allah be upon him and peace, calling people to Islam. But many didn't believe him. They hurt him and his followers." Noor watched as the early Muslims suffered but remained strong in their faith. It was painful to see, but he felt proud of their courage. The falcon flew toward a small house and pointed. "Look there." Prophet Muhammad, blessings of Allah be upon him and peace, is with his companion Abu Bakr, preparing for a great journey. From afar, Noor could hear them whispering and planning to leave Makkah quietly at night and head to Madinah. The falcon then soared with Noor to a tall mountain. They entered a narrow, dark cave. This is where Prophet Muhammad, blessings of Allah be upon him and peace, and his companion hid. The enemies were searching for them, but Allah protected them in an unexpected way. Inside the cave, Noor saw a spider weaving its web at the entrance and two birds building a nest. He gasped, "Oh, wow! They thought no one was inside because of the spider's web. Allah protected them with a miracle." The falcon nodded. "Yes, Noor, Allah always protects his faithful servants." The falcon took Noor high into the sky again, and they flew until they reached a glowing, joyful city. The people were welcoming Prophet Muhammad, blessings of Allah be upon him and peace, with chants and songs.
Oh, the full moon rose over us from the valley of Wada. Our hearts are filled with gratefulness to Muhammad Rasulullah. Once upon a time there was a man called Muhammad al-Amin, loved and valued by everyone. He was the best man ever seen, chosen by Allah to be sent with his word to the universe. Muhammad became a prophet. Suddenly life had a sense. All the full moon rose over us from the valley of Wada. Our hearts are filled with gratefulness to Muhammad Rasulullah. Like the sunshine so bright and strong, Muhammad chased the darkness away, teaching people right from wrong To paradise he showed the way. He spread Islam, religion of peace, healing each and every soul. My love for you will never cease. I'll keep on following my Rasul. طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع.
Everyone was cheering, waving. Some were crying tears of joy, and children ran through the crowds. The falcon said, and this is where the Hijri story began. It's not just a calendar. It marks the beginning of a bright and just time. Noor saw how Muslims began building the mosque and living in peace and love together. There were no differences between rich and poor, between the people of Makkah and those from Medina. They were one big family. Noor whispered, now I understand. Hijrah isn't just about moving places. It means moving from darkness to light, from fear to safety, from laziness to action. The falcon smiled proudly. Well said, Noor. Every new Hijri year is a chance to begin again, to leave behind bad habits and walk toward goodness. They returned to Noor's town, the cool wind gently brushing his face like a comforting hand. The falcon stood on a hill near Noor's home and said, you are home now, but remember, the Hijri year is not just a number. It is a new beginning for your heart and soul. Noor smiled and thanked the falcon, who flew high into the blue sky until he disappeared among the clouds. That night, Noor sat with his mother, telling her everything he saw and learned. Then he fell asleep with a warm feeling in his heart, ready for a new year full of light. A special question just for you. If you were inside the cave with Prophet Muhammad, blessings of Allah be upon him and peace, what would you feel, and what do you plan to do this Hijri year to make your story as beautiful as Noor's?